Heroes gotta start. All heroes. Some heroes gotta start somewhere, right? How's everybody doing out there? Marvin and Katie are coming to you again. How's everybody doing on their end? Hope everybody's well, as always. Here, I've said it before. I was not too long ago. I was talking to a friend of mine, and it's literally this has got to be probably one of the best years to be a person like me. Um, and with August, we get the first film adaptation of a group of characters in the Marvel Universe that not too many people know about. Not too many, not a lot of people probably even heard of them, but they're trying. But once again, Marvel Studios is trying something different and taking it away from Earth in a sense. And I think that's a good idea. Showcase the cosmic side of the Marvel U. And not today or whenever I put this up, uh, they showcased the second trailer for the Guardians of the Galaxy movie. And as much as I enjoyed the first one, even though I've seen pretty much that trailer before, um, this trailer showed a lot more, kinda in a sense, what I was looking for. In terms of how more Rocket, more Groot. How does Star Lord's mask come on him, which was really impressive. I was really enjoyed how his mask flows on him, instead of it literally like diffusing and erecting down off of him like it usually does. It actually like disintegrates off of him. Really cool. I was like, okay, that's cool. I like that. Um, this trailer was really Rocket heavy, and we really got to see more of how Mr. Bradley Cooper is going to sound as Rocket, and how Mr. Vin Diesel's sounds as Groot. And did we get to hear him say those famous words, "I am Groot"? Yeah, he did, and it was really cool. It was really cool to see him say it. I was like, that's what I was waiting for, to hear him say, "I am Groot." Um, it basically literally shows off that as how this team assembles. And yeah, I love the hashtag. Here some heroes got to start somewhere. Where they start and where they will become. I thought that was a very intense uh, way of putting it. And is this one of the comic movies that I am anticipating? Yes, it is. I'm looking so forward to this. Um, I have I have a feeling that it's going to be very appealing to fans that know the characters like yours truly, as well as to people who've never heard anything of these characters, but seeing a badass green woman, a talking raccoon, a giant tree man, and a badass green skinned, red skinned, knife wielding badass known as Drax the Destroyer. It's like, this is going to be interesting. And I very much enjoyed the trailer. I thought the trailer was fun. I love the music that they're using for these trailers, like them classic rock music themes is cool. Um, and getting a really good glimpse of Ronan the Accuser was epic. I was like, yeah, man, he looks badass. I'm like, he looks badass. He looks fierce. He looks fierce. I was like, okay, yeah, and the fact that he is a Kree, I'm like, yeah, okay. Once again, the biggest thing for me for Ronan was, yeah, is he a Kree? And yeah, he is a Kree. So I'm like, yeah, all right. So the Kree are in this world. So what's not to say we may be getting a certain female who has ties to the Kree? Yeah. Uh, but I love like some of the statements that Peter was telling telling them, is like, what I see? Losers. But we could do something about it, and we could, and Drax saying like, what? They'll save the galaxy. And I love the line Rocket uses. What the hell? My lifespan isn't that long. I'm like, that is something Rocket would say. He would say something stupid like that. But still, it's supposed to be funny. You know, I think Bradley's gonna shine as Rocket, and I think a lot of the moviegoers that are not the comic lovers like myself and my community are gonna get glued to Rocket and Groot. I think those are the two characters I think that are really gonna be the ones that's gonna be out there for the average moviegoer. They're gonna be like looking at those two like, wow, it's like this generation's equivalent of, I guess, Chewbacca or somebody like that. That's why I think a lot of people are going to also look at this, is compare this to a new age Star Wars. And is that wrong to look at it that way? Not at all. Um, but I think this movie's definitely going to shine. Do I think it's going to be the first debacle in the Marvel Studios movies? No. Um, do I think it's going to be one of those chinks that's going to crack the Marvel Cinematic Universe's armor? Hell no. I think it's going to be something unique, something different that is going to be needed, and take it out there to the Marvel cosmic side. And once again, as I said before in the first trailer thoughts, this opens up the door once again to the cosmic Marvel universe that needs to be shined on and showcased. There are some great characters in that cosmic universe that Marvel has under their license. Put them out there. And the fact that Marvel is going to be making movies to 2028, I think that was when they said. That just gives me more hope that I'm just going to just patiently digest everything Marvel gives me. And as a movie goes, as a comic lover, I'm always looking forward to these comic movies, no matter which brand. I'm always looking for it, and I will support them. Um, if they're crappy, I'll tell you they're crappy. If I enjoyed them, I'll tell you I enjoyed them. If there were some things I didn't like, I'm gonna be honest and tell you. But with this one, I'm looking forward to seeing what goes on. Do I see that they look like they may be hooking Gamora and Peter Quill up? It looks that way. Did that happen in the comic? If I remember correctly, it did at a certain point. Uh, Star Lord did hook up with a couple of characters. He hooked up with Gamora at one point. I think Mantis was another one he hooked up with. Um, Once again, the Guardians of the Galaxy, a great slew of characters that needs to shine. And I think when that spotlight comes in August for them, spotlight's going to be on them, and I'm going to really enjoy this. I like I said, the one-liners that Groot seems to be, Rocket seems to be delivering is going to pay off. Um, I love how the mask for Star Lord's, his helmet, his famous helmet. I love how it looks. I like how it comes on him. Uh, I I love how Ronan looks. Karen Gillan as Nebula looks. Oh God, yeah, you know how I feel about her, but it looks this looks really good. Hopefully, we'll get some more explanation of what the Nova Corp can do in this. Like, I'm hoping that in this, the Nova Corp is more than just they're just the Galaxy cops. I'm hoping we actually see them being the human rockets that they are. Like, they can fly and stuff like that, or maybe that's a hint of how they become that way. There's just so much that's going through my head about like how they're gonna play that off and how they're gonna do this things and what's to come next for this. But I think Guardians of the Galaxy is going to shine. That's just my opinion on the subject. I think it's going to get a following, and I think people are going to get drawn to some of these characters. And I even love the scene where we see Groot give the little girl a flower. I was like, that's something Groot would do. You know, I think that's something Groot would do, and I'm looking forward to seeing what is stored for Groot. But I think we all know all his lines are going to be is I am Groot. But if they go back, if they take Groot from way back when Guardians first came out, where Groot was able to talk, I'm like, okay, they're going back. But I think the movie's going to be good. The trailer was great. It was good to see more Rocket and Groot. Uh, get to see a good glimpse of Ronan the Accuser, which was great. And we'll see it. We have to wait till August 1st when this movie hits. But I don't think it's going to be a box office crash. I don't think it's going to not succeed, because I think people are going to get interested in these characters, and that's what I think Marvel is trying to do with these characters, get people interested in. It's like, yeah, look at these characters of you know, we got Iron Man and the Hulks and Captain America, Thor and Hawkeye and Ant-Man and all these other characters, but we got some characters just like DC that are always out in space. Here are some of them right here, some of the big boys right here. We can't use Silver Surfer, we people like that, but here's some people right here. Take a look and enjoy. That's how I'm looking at it. And I think that's how some of us, the rest of my comic geek community, should look at it from that standpoint. But it is what it is. If opinions vary, but to me, I love the trailer. Trailer was good. You guys tell me what you thought about the trailer. Am I excited for this? Yes, I am. I'm looking forward to seeing what the Guardians of the Galaxy does in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And go Gamora. That's my girl right there. So, you know, I I love Gamora, guys. So you guys should know that Gamora is my girl. She's one of my favorite of the Guardians. I love Gamora, and like I said, Miss Sandal Zoe wasn't my first choice, but I think she's gonna shine as Gamora. I think she is, and even though I love Zoe, but she's gonna be just fine. Um, and Chris Pratt as Star Lord wasn't my first choice, but I'm willing to give him a chance. I'm willing to give everybody a chance, and prove me wrong if I to give me a reason to think, yeah, that you were the perfect choice. But as of right now, and give me your input as always, guys. I'll